Check, 1, 2, hey. Check, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, it's working. Hey, Wonderfolk. How are you doing? This is Wonder Tongue. Ready to bring you some more Vampire Survivors. And we're going to talk through a little bit of Gennaro, but not before I do some power-ups, because I got 3,119 gold. Let's get some meta progression. Can't get that. Do we? Yes, I think that would be good. The question is, do I max out? You know, killing things is gonna... Oh, that's too bad. Killing things faster is always gonna get me into a better position, although having some of that is also good. Let's see here. Everything just keeps getting more and more expensive. To help our meta progression, we might want to also look at increasing the golds that we collect. And let's go back. Now, I do have a story here about our friend Gennaro Belpace. I had a video. Nothing too memorable. 2 lost runs with him. And then I got my first 1 run with Gennaro that I was not recording. And it was pretty OP. Pretty awesome. Since I have nothing recorded for this episode, we're going to do Gennaro. Nothing recorded for Gennaro, that is. And we're not going to do Hyper just yet. I am looking forward to playing Hyper, but I want to play out some of the characters just in regular mode, although I think Hyper gives us the ability to really get OP. I got to make sure to close that window. Okay, hold up. Okay, here we go. Not my favorite starting item. Oh boy. Just because it takes a little bit more at the beginning to, well. Alright, we'll take it. Let's give it a shot. So many of these items, I just at the beginning, I'm not a fan of. I could have and would have taken Rune Tracer if I was just thinking about honing. But, you know, I'm an experimental player. So I was, before this, you know, I did my Isaac recording for the day. We're gonna take that. I also, I did some meditation today. Trying to get back into my daily practice here. Do a little meditation every day. And I started about 7 years ago doing meditation, maybe 8 years now. And after about a month of doing it consistently, and I'm talking only 5, 10, 15 minutes every day, just being with myself, man, did my mind start to open up. You know, sometimes the mind gets a little crusty, and but I've been feeling a little bit more resistance to doing. I've been feeling a little bit more resistance to doing my meditation lately. Get caught up in, well, video games. Get caught up in freaking out about life and, you know, all the different problems that face us in life, the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Right? As Hamlet said, that came up today. And also, for anyone out there that's meditated before, you know, this may be familiar to you. Sometimes you have these really blissful, almost like a meditation high. They're so pleasurable just to sit there and feel incredibly at peace. And other times, you're like, I just don't want to do this. But the important thing is to keep doing it. Today, I don't even want to talk about what meditation was like today. I'm just going to say I'm glad that I did it. Let's go ahead and take our candelabrador. Candelabrador, that's not a word. I guess it is now. Okay, let's get the Pichon hitting some of these guys. The point of the story, we're talking about my meditation. It's just like any other skill. Got to do it a little bit every day. The consistency of doing it. It's like doing your homework. It's like doing the dishes. It's like working out. You know, if you want to build up the discipline, oh my goodness. If you want to build up the discipline for anything, the important thing is to consistently do it. And I'm trying to build up the consistency. Now, with making videos, I've been consistently putting up 1 video a day. I don't know what that means. I don't know if anything will come of that, but I'm hoping that my audience will continue to grow. I'm hoping that, let's get lucky. You know, I mean, anyone here who has really stuck with one skill-based game for a long time knows that every day that you play it, you get better. And meditation, for anyone out there that might be interested, oh my god, yes, we will take that. Anyone out there who might be interested in meditation, for any number of reasons. I mean, meditation has such a... It's got a notoriety now, right? In the modern world. We talk about mindfulness and talk about it, and maybe some people who have never done meditation before think about it, but then they think, oh, I could never just sit there and think about nothing. Well, it's not really about thinking about nothing. I mean, can the mind really think about nothing? I don't know. We'll take that. Okay, I've got 2 more passives left. But it's about working with your mind. You know, getting the mind back on our side. So, yeah, I did some meditation, and then I decided to come make a video where we get to kill things. Okay, we'll see if the meditation gives me a clearer mind to be able to play the game and do better. What are all these 4-leaf clovers doing? Hey now. So, yeah. Meditation, man. I'm feeling good. Today's been a good day. Today's been a good mental health day, personally. And I hope anyone who's listened to this is doing alright, and I hope anyone who's not doing alright knows it's alright to not be alright sometimes, you know? It's alright to not be alright. It's what makes us human. Okay. Yes. Let's lock that in. I still have not killed this blue bat. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. Let's see if this Pichon will do its job. I have been watching a new show. And by new, I mean released in the States. It is a British crime drama called Broadchurch. It's kind of garnered a lot of critical acclaim. It's a drama slash crime drama slash mystery, and it is amazing. It's got David Tennant in it, who was Doctor Who for a while, Olivia Colman, who plays the stepmother in Fleabag, which is another one of my favorite British shows. Anyways, my wife and I have really been enjoying it. We watched like 5 episodes in a row. I never binge shows. I mean, well, never. That's not true. I I rarely binge shows. Like, the last show I can remember binging was Lost. You know, when that was on Netflix for a time, back in like 2010. And that was not a great show to binge. The episodes just all kind of bleed into each other. And that's really my argument for not binging, you know, for me personally. We gotta get our Mantis friend here. Although we also have to upgrade. But Wonder Wife and I just couldn't not. The show, we wanted to know what happens next, you know? And the show is so well done. There's criticisms, okay, as one does when they're watching something that they're heavily invested in, and you feel a little bit of disappointment in how they treat certain subjects, or like the way certain things play out, or you find plot holes. But overall, what an amazing drama, thriller, crime, mystery. Just great performances, awesome writing. Like, you get invested in so many of the characters. You, of course, want to know who done it, this major crime. I'm not even going to spoil that. I will say it's quite dark. But the reason I'm bringing it up, I'm realizing two things. One serious, one not so serious, and I really just want to get that guy. I think we ought to get an upgrade here. Was there a treasure? You know, sometimes watching these dramas, it really can really contain some cynical worldviews. And, let's get one more knife going here. Look at that. Look at that. Well, it's not that great. Dude, I gotta, Gennaro, man. We gotta get more leveled up here. Gotta go after these gems. I think we're gonna just not focus so much on the elites, and we're just gonna focus on collecting more of these gems. Yeah, just I was talking about human frailty today. Well, one just has to look at the news, right? Look how much senseless violence there is in the world. Not like Vampire Survivors. This is all sensible violence. We're we're taking out the undead to survive. Yeah, so the show kind of bummed me out. I mean, it's a beautifully done show, and it really shows the humanity. There's some deep stuff these people go through. I think we ought to take actually Michonne. This is, I think, a bit more of a damage dealer that we need to upgrade. But like seeing these characters struggle with these moral quandaries and fail, and you know, people who you assume are basically good people. I mean, that's the beautiful thing too about the show, is these people are not black and white. You know, even the criminals, there's shades of gray, and it just makes me think about my life, of course. I can't believe this is our first treasure. Head bop. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't want the knife. Although, let's see. Fires one more projectile. Okay, so another projectile plus base damage up by 5. Maybe this is our damage dealer here. But if you're into dramas and you're into thrillers, I can't recommend Broadchurch more highly. I think it's on PBS. That's how I'm watching it right now. Just a fantastic show. We got to get out of here. And the second thing I wanted to talk about regarding the show is the way David Tennant says, Miller! Oh, for God's sake, Miller! A Scottish brogue. So if you like British accents, or Scottish accents. It's also a great show. For mature viewers only. The show, not the channel. Really been enjoying that. So we killed, like, my wife and I, Wonder Wife and I, destroyed. I mean, we binged through 2 seasons of, oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta concentrate here. Hold on. This is, let's see here. We need to do Pichon. This is sort of the... So this is my... Pichon is my space... My spacer. So we gotta clear space. I don't know that going in that direction was correct though, but we want gems. We don't want to die. We need to erase everything in sight. That's, yeah, had to do that. Oh, but I lost out on treasures. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? Wait, does the pentagram level up? Maybe that's the max amount of times I can get it. It's like 8. Oh, well, that takes up an active slot. That's good to know. We shan't be doing that again. Let's just take that, because we gotta level up a little quicker here. We're at 12 minutes and level 16. Let's see, what else? I've talked about this. I'm watching for the first time many of the Marvel movies. You know, it's 2022. Thought I'd catch up. Recently watched Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I have to say, I think the Ant-Man movies are some of my favorite since the original Iron Man. Man, they crack me up. And I think the stories are really compelling. Paul Rudd, man. I mean, come on, Paul Rudd. Yeah, we need this. Yeah, so I think next I'm supposed to watch Marvel Girl or something. Miss Whoa! Oh, that just hits at certain points. So it's very good to know. We need food. And we also need to level up. Let's grab all these gems. Okay. Nope, we're gonna take that because we definitely need more damage. So I do not have the empty tome, which means my cooldown is not gonna be great in these fights, which, oh my god, this is looking dire. Gennaro, don't let me down, man. We gotta prove to the viewers here that we can finish the... Let's go again. I'm not even gonna look at the screen. I'm just not. Gennaro, bring it home, man. Come on. All right. Oh man, I gotta write down more topics for banter here. Okay, the Marvel movies. So let's talk through them. Iron Man. I mean, the gold standard. That movie is... Rewatching it 10 years later was awesome. We're gonna take... Let's take the whip. I think... Yeah, let's take the whip. And we've already got 2 projectiles on this. Absolutely. Then Iron Man 2. The original Thor, pretty good. Captain America, also pretty good. Stanley Tucci. Am I right? Stanley Tucci as the scientist who helps him. Yeah, just elevates everything he's in. Stanley Tucci also in one of my favorite movies, Big Night. Then the Avengers, of course. Avengers, classic, great movie. The inclusion of Hawkeye, is that his name? Okay, then what's Phase 2? I think there's like Ragnarok, Dark World. Hey, look, I know that movie gets a lot of guff, but Anthony Hopkins, he's great. was not a fan of the original Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know. I like the sequel better than the original, actually. Of course, the original Ant-Man, I love. Hi, Wonder Wife. My wife's giving me some weird faces. Hold on one sec. What's that? No. Let's take the empty tome. Want that. Let's reduce this cooldown. We're gonna cool down. So, yeah, was not a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know, it's a little, it didn't have as much head bop. It didn't have to, well, no, there was probably a ton of head bop in it. It didn't have as much gravitas as some of the other Marvel movies. It was a little more, I mean, I didn't enjoy it as much. We're gonna take the empty tome. I just needed, I found the second one had like deeper themes, okay? And I know they're Marvel movies, they're comic book movies, but in this day and age, heck, no. We shouldn't expect little of our comic book movies, because comics have always, you know, if Marvel was talking about they had political commentary throughout when Marvel was out there. That's what Stan Lee wanted to do. Let's go ahead and do another, you know, and in this day and age, Dark Knight, the Dark Knight trilogy, there's some serious themes in that stuff, right? It's not just comic book fluff. So, anyways, my personal taste is I like stories that have a little grit, have a little, let's take the Spellbinder, have a little, just have some heart and depth, and I don't know, original Guardians of the Galaxy didn't have enough for me. That's just my personal taste. Ant-Man, though. God, what's the name of his Mexican friend? That dude is so funny. His bits where he's retelling the stories. Yeah, that movie just really was tonally my taste. It's got some serious stuff, but it's also exceedingly clever and silly. Whip it. Then I did watch Infinity War. I watched, Civil War was great. I loved, let's take Rune Tracer. I loved, Winter Soldier. That movie was awesome. Civil War was pretty good. Not my favorite. Infinity War was okay. Look, pretty hyped up for me. Pretty scattered. I mean, there's so much going on in that movie, but it's still awesome. Peter Dinklage as the weapons maker. I mean, that was awesome. Yeah, we're gonna take the wings here. Wow, this one has a lot less game talk than my last episode. Okay, well, let's comment on the game then. Gennaro doing pretty well here. I've got the Rune Tracer. I've got tons of knives, which means I should be aiming for enemies. We're moving towards enemies, except not like that. Yeah, let's lock that in. Now we've got 2 AoEs, and we've got 2 more controlled. I mean, and look at my leveling up here. Level 11 by 4 minutes. I think we're just the focus on leveling up more right now. We must be killing things a lot faster and prioritizing gems. So I'm happy with where the build is right now. A lot happier than where I was in the last run. I want Pichon. I want to see if we can unlock the, whatever that is. face off against this guy. Look how quickly... Second treasure by 5 minutes. Yes! Yes! More knife action? Bring it. Bring the knife action. Passes through one more enemy. Okay, this knife is going to be doing us really well, and then we don't have to think about it anymore. Let's collect the gems. Trying to think about what weapon what active we're gonna want to pick up here soon. Okay. I mean, I'm of course eager to get these gems. So yeah, so now I have to watch Miss Marvel Girl, I think that's what it's called, and then Endgame, and then there's all the series. I mean, you know, this is why I have Disney Plus. I've been watching Well, I watched the first episode of Boba Fett. Not as into it. Not as into it as Mandalorian. I mean, it's the same team. It's Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. Yeah, it was cool. The first episode was cool, and like it's cool being on Tatooine again. Spoilers. Yes. Yes. Let's get our experience up here. Okay, we're already locked in for 4 passives and 4 actives, so that's something to think about. I did. Speaking of Disney Plus, I was pretty down last week. Just had one day where I was feeling really down in the dumps, down in the dumps, and I was like, you know what? I just want to watch a classic Disney cartoon, and I wanted to watch something with music and, you know, some of that classic Disney comedy and heart and villain, like one villain, one hero, sidekicks. You know, I wanted that Disney formula, and I haven't in a long time watched the 1991 version of Beauty and the Beast. Now, oh god, did I talk about this in another recording? I don't know, but I want to bring it up again because that movie is a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. It's just got so much heart. It's so perfectly plotted and paced. The music's great. It's funny. Beautiful story. I mean, I wept through the whole thing. I cried through the whole thing! And it was so good, it really made me feel better. It's just kind of a beautiful story. Do we want... Yeah, we want the Spellbinder up. We're gonna try to avoid the Magic Wand, only because I want to see if we can unlock some more of these enhanced weapons. Yeah, and it did not affect me that way as a kid. And I was a pretty soft-hearted kid, you know, I cried at stuff. But watching it, for some reason, that day, and maybe because I was already feeling kind of a little tender-hearted. Yeah, we're gonna take that. There's a lot of gems here, so this should help. I've been enjoying making decisions. I feel like my decision making for the build has been getting better and better now, you know, based on what I see on the screen. So that's kind of fun. It doesn't feel like we're just making random choices in this game. Look at this! Last game, last run. Upgrade? Thank you. Last run. We're gonna take the spinach. We were at level 17 at 14 minutes. And here we are at level 17 at 8 minutes and 50 seconds. I think things are going better. We're gonna win this fight against the undead. My beautiful wife just walked through the door. Hi, Wonder Wife. You want to write me a note? She's writing me a note. She's writing me a note. She's either gonna say I love you, or she's gonna tell me something practical, or she's gonna be like, oh, okay, laundry. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Keep a watch for that. Yes. Okay, I see the time. Thank you, and I will remove. I love you too. Do we want my recovery to go up? I think we want that. Yes. Yes. And this should also get us one of the enhanced weapons. I know one of them is the whip. So let's whip it and whip it good. Whip it. Whip it good. Whip it real good. And these bats are no joke. We gotta collect more gems here. I wish we could have avoided that, because that might have come in handy. Goodbye. Take more wings. And we'll definitely take these 2 treasures. Oh, okay. It's good. I think this is level 2. Let's have some more coffee. This will come in useful, because I think that was the second... wave, which means things are going to get a little cray. Oh, I don't have any luck. Which means might be getting a lot of singles on these chests. I'm pretty sure the chests affect... or the luck affects how many upgrades you get per chest. But you know what else affects your upgrades? Gems. Do we want the cross? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it! Oh, come on. Keep going after the gems. Now, let's talk a little bit about game dev here, especially the development of this game, okay? We'll take this. Thank ya! Oh, do we want this? Yeah, I think we want that. Let's get our garlic going. You know, I do have aspirations to do some game design and game development. And in some ways, I've doing these playthroughs is helping me to do some low-key analysis on these various games I'm playing. This is interesting. Maybe we just do base damage up. And I'm hoping to take my knowledge here of what these games are doing and, of course, using resources like the various video essayists like Mark Brown, who does Game Maker's Toolkit. Oh, yeah, there's so many gems here. Let's just do this. Yeah, we want that. There's so many enemies on the screen. And learn from them, of course. Nope, one more. Because I am an artiste at heart. And I want to do this. I want to make games. I want to put them out there. I mean, I had aspirations to do that as a young kid at the age of 12, back in 1992. No, must have been like 94. And I wanted to make board games, because I played board games a ton as a young kid. Of course, I was playing my Nintendo at the time, the OG Nintendo. So let's talk about the design of this game a little, right? I mean, simple mechanic. Kill things, level up, get more powerful, kill more things. Maybe we just upgrade the knife. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's max this guy out. And we don't want to lose track. And what I love about this game, and the reason I think it's so popular right now, is that it just has this very simple one mechanic of power strutting, power walking. You know, don't get killed. Power up. Choose different items that you think are gonna help you survive. I mean, there's no button pushing, right? You're just walking around with this oh my god, with this auto fire. But the thing is, it's not simplistic. This is not a clicker. This is not an auto clicker. You know, there is decision making, both in moment to moment, like, okay, look, I have to decide which direction to go in. Okay, keep track of the chicken so that I can live in case any of these monsters kill me. Yes, thank you. I think we want all effects to last a little longer because it's getting real in here. This is always, to me, the test of whether or not you're going to survive a run is, are you killing the werewolves fast enough? Whoa. Let's get the whip upgraded because we really want to make sure that we get the enhanced. Oh, there's my NFT. All base damage, absolutely. We'll take that. I really wish I had my camera going because I've been dancing through about 80% of those. Base damage up by 10. That's good. That's good. Yeah, the bats are... Oh, God. Oh, God. And like that, the undead can just turn against you. You got cocky, kid. You got cocky. I think I'm going to have to make another Gennaro video. This one's been going long enough. I'm not really super interested in doing another run. You're probably not super interested in watching another run. Yeah, we've been recording for about 38 minutes now. Hey, Wonderfolk. I hope y'all are doing wonderful. I hope you're feeling wonderful. I hope your life is filled with wonder. Stay curious. Stay open-hearted. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you're still trying to think about a tagline for subscribing, but please hit that subscribe button. It does help, of course. Come back later, where we'll have more Wonder Tongue gaming content. It'll be either Vampire Survivors or Binding of Isaac. See y'all soon. Bye.